East Coast
Habs are
sports.
falling to the ground, and our skies are gray, and our skies are gray. We needed two wins on those winter days. On those winter days. We were safe and sound in a playoff spot. In a playoff spot. Stepped into a church called California, yeah. California, yeah. You know I got down on my knees, and I began to pray. It's a California nightmare, nightmare, all nightmare. All those points slipping away. All right, welcome to Monday. Kind of like a hemorrhoid, always flares up when you don't want it, eh? Those Mondays. Pesky little buggers. It's East Coast Sports with your boy, Mikey. Speaking of flares, not too bright last night for your Montreal Canadiens. Second loss in a row to a California team. It's back-to-back losses, 0 points on the weekend for the Habs at the Bell Center. And the regular season is winding down, folks. We cannot afford to let these points slip through our fingers, and slip it did. We came back, we went ahead, we went down, we couldn't come back. It's just same old story every time. Sometimes I don't even know if it's a save we need. I think it's a little defense. Habs top 5 in scoring. We know we can put the biscuit in the net. Bottom 5 in defensive stats. It's not looking good, but when you got a guy joining the rush all the time, I can understand a little bit of how the system's working. Will it work for the playoffs? Let's talk about that in just a few. Last night's games, as I said, Anaheim. They came into the Bell Center, took a big 2 points for their playoff pitcher. They're battling with the Edmonton Oilers out west. It's I understand the points aren't as many as people think a playoff team should have, but nonetheless, they're battling with Edmonton out west. Big 2 points for Edmonton last night. Edmonton, they picked up a big 2 points as well. They're fighting. They're jumping up then through the standings. Talk about them in just a few. Also last night, the Ottawa Senators. Sens done? Sens done? I don't think so. Looks like the Sens actually have a little life left in them. And the Senators are only 3 points back of the Detroit Red Wings and the Boston Bruins for that final wild card spot. Boston, you know we're in town, baby. That's a heated game. That game gets feisty. That game gets truculent. Expect a few glove drops during that game, and your boy will be jacked up for that. Elsewhere last night, Kraken beat Florida. As I said, Ottawa beat San Jose. Toronto, the Toronto Maple Leafs, yes, now 10 points out of a playoff spot. Is it too late? Probably, Leaf fans, but wouldn't this be epic? Come on. You know you're deep down hoping for that draft pick. But note to self, if you get a draft pick this year, that just means you're not going to have one for the next 2 years. You do understand that, right? So maybe a little comeback, maybe a little better play without your captain in the lineup, and you can start winning some games and moving closer to that playoff spot. Speaking of playoff spots, couple of games that have implications tonight. Couple of games that have implications for your boys, the Montreal Canadiens. Calgary's at Detroit and Boston is at New Jersey. Only 2 teams in the Atlantic that are playing tonight, and both of them are tied for a wild card spot at the moment. Good thing for Habs fans, Boston plays in New Jersey tonight, and they're in the Bell Center tomorrow. We're getting them on the second game of a back-to-back. Let's hope we can take advantage and tighten things up a little bit, Marty. Get the boys to practice today. Tighten it up. Elsewhere in the league tonight, LA's at the Rangers, Utah's at Dallas, Pittsburgh is at Colorado. And as I said, taking a look at the standings, we are winding down, folks. 16 games left for most teams. A couple of teams got some games in hand. Montreal does have 1 game in hand on Buffalo, so we can move a little closer to the top of the Atlantic. But honestly, after the weekend, man, I just want to stay in the playoff spot. We cannot let this slip away. I am not here to friggin' do any draft analysis here. I want the damn playoffs. Pick up your game, boys. Pick it up. Let's go. Montreal, as I said, they got a big week ahead. Boston is in town tomorrow. They're at Detroit on Thursday. 2 big divisional games. And I'm telling you, I don't need 1 point. I don't need 2 points or 3. We need 4 points this week. Get your game right. Let's go, Marty. Pick it up. Enough with this hybrid system. Enough with this man-to-man. It ain't working. We got to start focusing on the playoff picture. Because in the playoffs, these systems do not work. Teams that are bottom 5 in goals against, teams that score goals, teams that rely on the power play, that does not work. Ask any Toronto fan. We are not here to fizzle out in the first round. I want to build something. I want to build a championship team here, and it starts this year. Kent Hughes, if we do not look good in the playoffs, this is on you, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. When we lose, I'm ready to fire everybody. Guess what? We're Montreal fans. It's all rosy when we win, bud. But when we lose, we got a problem and we got a bone to pick. Habs wanted a right shot D, somebody that can move some bodies in front of the net during the trade deadline. And if you're watching the games, you can understand why. Come on. These guys blow more leads than a Northside hooker every goddamn time. Go up, go down, go up, go down. I can't handle this emotional roller coaster. I'm about to lose my freaking mind. And the Habs, they're just not ready yet. They are not ready yet. Do we have what we have in the system? Can we get ready? I don't know these answers. I'm not even wearing a goddamn toque today. That's how friggin' pissed off I am. All right, let's just take a deep breath. Let's regroup and get back on it here. We're third in the Atlantic, baby. Come on. Just because I've lost bets 9 days in a row and I've lost my whole bank account, we can't even talk about bets today. That's what I'm freaking thinking. Man, I'm like a bipolar guy over here. My dog's losing his shit over here. Doesn't know what's going on. Speaking of not knowing what's going on, Kirby Dach, guess what? If you had him getting injured on your bingo card, you're a winner. Man, poor Kirby. Is it the condensed schedule? We're seeing a lot of injuries around the league. Is it the condensed schedule? Because, you know, muscles are tight. Boys are playing back-to-backs like no other. I would love to say it is, but Kirby gets injured every 10 games. He was actually starting to look pretty damn good. Got hit, a nasty hit yesterday, and it's looking like an upper body injury for your boy Kirby Dach, which probably means concussion. 16 games left, which probably means he's most likely done for the rest of the regular season, or a good chunk of it anyways. And with the majority of these Habs guys sitting on the sidelines looking to get in, i.e. Patrick Laine, Joe Veleno, Brendan Gallagher, you're sitting a guy like Gallagher, you sack Gallagher, you're 0 for 2 since. What do you think, Marty? What do you think? Okay, Mikey, calm down. Kirby Dach, let's hope he's back for the playoffs. I don't know if he's got a spot moving forward on this team, honestly. Like you, Kirby. Love the trade at the time, but I honestly don't know if there's going to be room for you going forward. Big injury news in Edmonton last night. Leon Draisaitl, he got a little rock'em sock'em last night as well. Felt a little oozy. Tried to come back. Did not come. Leon, I got you in my fantasy pool, and playoffs are coming, bud. Not only do I need half points, I need you to put the biscuit in the net to get your boy Reggie here a couple of fantasy wins. Leon, day-to-day at the moment, Coach Knobloch from Edmonton says we'll reevaluate him as we go forward. Is it the Olympics? Sydney's done. You got Kirby. You know, a lot of guys are banged up. Galley taking healthy scratches. I don't know. You're going to Boston. Big game. It's going to be rough. Playoffs are going to be rough. My guy I'm thinking about today, I've been focusing a lot about call-ups, a little bit about help. We didn't get no damn help at the trade deadline, so how about we get some help in the minors? I've talked about Reinbacher. I talked about Adam Engstrom. I talked about Michael Hage coming up. How about this guy coming to replace Kirby Dach? Arbor's brother, Florian Jack-Eye. I don't know if you know, Florian, Arbor's little brother, plays in the Montreal system, and this guy is rough. In the preseason, he was tossing them, he was throwing them, he was scoring goals. He's probably projected to be like a third line, fourth line player, but come on. Remember when those Bruins teams had those nice line combinations in their fourth line with just going in and out, and beating the shit out of us every time? That's what we need. That is what we need. And Florian Jack-Eye could bring it to us. That is my prediction. I'm predicting Florian Jack-Eye in the playoffs for the Montreal Canadiens. God, please let us get in the damn playoffs. And I think that's what we need. More youth, more truculence, more aggression. Somebody that can play a little playoff hockey. Because God knows we love our boy Demidov. We love Hudson, Cole, Susie. They're not the most physical guys, are they? And if you want to prove the critics right, then be too small like we are now. Let's prove that we're not. All right, big game tomorrow. I'm done. I'm done with this goddamn paper. I'm done with those 2 losses on the weekend. Let's look forward to the Bruins. No, that's not a Bruins Cup. This is a loyal Habs Cup right here from our boys at Timmy Hortons. Screw the Bruins, screw the Bears, and screw your Monday.